How'd you do on that AOL last week?
Believe it or not, I took a lot of pictures, and then for some reason, all my pictures came out blurry.
No, what?
So now I have to go do them all over again.
You have that. I don't think it's fair. All the problems that you.
Yeah, it's, nothing comes easy to me, but that's okay.
That means you've got to go back to every one.
Yeah, and gotta redo all the pictures. It's a very big disappointment.
Andrew, I am sorry. That is just plain not fair.
Yeah, well, things happen. That's technology for you.
Well, I'm beginning to think so. Yes. Now hold on. I'm going to play this back to you on the Averio. Just a minute. Play this and play it back for you.
Okay.
Count up to 10.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So what you just saw, folks, was the first Skype. Glendora's first Skype. Andrew Hersman and Glendora talking to each other on the computer and having a picture of each other. That is amazing. God, you are amazing. What you create. Thank you. I am thrilled. Receipts. Too much materialism. How many receipts? This is expenses into the book. How many receipts? Well, this is the new journal. This journal costs $10. Alright. These are 45 are done. So this would be $1:16 p.m. Receipts. $46 to $50. Too much materialism. But don't let it override you. No. You go here in the back and you'll find some spirituality. How's this? Buddha, so godless and so godlike. Glorification of the law. He's talking about divine law, not the man-made law, man-made authority. Buddha's conception of the boundless life of immortality. Boundless life of immorality. No, we're not doing that. Of a supreme wisdom. That speaks to you, doesn't it, folks? This camera is not on the right adjustment. Let me look at it. What did you say? I said after we spent all that time putting every receipt, entering it here on these pages, then we took each entry and put it in its column over on these pages. Postage. Month of August. So then, what do? Well, you add up this postage, and you know how much you spent for postage in August. And you already know how much you spent in January, February through July. So at the end of the year, you'll know how much money you spent on postage in the year 2010. Then you take that amount and you put it on the lifetime sheet, and you'll know that you spent, what was it, $40,000 on postage in your lifetime? Too much materialism. The first word, folks, is ardent. And it means burning, fiery, fierce, glowing, hot, intense, passionate. Something and warm. Passionate, vehement. Say them again. Burning, fiery, fierce, glowing, hot, intense, passionate, vehement, and warm. Use it in a sentence. I want my relationship with God to be ardent. Hey, that's good. Okay, Franklin, it's your turn. What is word 42? Ardor. Burning heat, enthusiasm, warmth of emotion, and zeal. Oh, that's good. And now, Mom, can you use it in a sentence? I have watched my daughter's ardor for television for many years. Oh. And the third word, 43. That would be you, Dad. Ardent, ardor, arduous, hard, laborious, strenuous. Gregory quit his job because it was arduous. 44, Glendora, it's your turn. Okay. Your turn, Glendora. Arena. Public access is the best arena I know. Franklin says, well, maybe the YouTube is. But the YouTube is certainly an arena. All right, next word is Franklin's, and it's abstinent. Abstinent. Okay, Franklin, let's learn that one. Contrary, unreasonable. Word 45 is abstinent. Contrary, unreasonable. I'll use that in a sentence. I have never known Franklin Buell to be abstinent. Don't you love it when people call you up and talk for an hour and a half and then they run off? You listen to them for an hour and a half and then they run off.
2:30 p.m. Done.
Glendora is calling Glenn Britt, who is the... folks, I'm calling Time Warner Cable. Time Warner, period. Corporate office in Manhattan.
Talk to you again. Okay, why did the inventor put popcorn in the pancake batter? I've gotta go now. Okie dokie, bye-bye. They do all the talking and then they run off.
Yeah, people talk to you for an hour and a half straight, and then they have to leave.
Okay.
I'm calling Time Warner,
p.m. Done.
the chief executive officer in Manhattan.
Jack George. Thank you for calling Time Warner Cable. For our company directory or to enter your party's extension, please press 1. For customers that wish to reach the office of the president, please press 2. For new or existing New York City cable subscribers requiring information or service, please press 3 or dial area code 718-358-0900. For the receptionist, please press 4. And to repeat this menu, please press 5. Good afternoon, Time Warner Cable. Well, good afternoon to you. Glenn Britt, please. Sure, hold on a second. Thank you. Mr. Britt's office, Tammy speaking. Hello, Tammy. This is Glendora. Now let's see. I'm trying to read my writing. Do you have a secretary there named Martha? Yes. She's not here right now. Can I help you? Yes. What are you? Like, Martha's, co-worker? Yes. Oh, okay. Martha did a favor for me, and I called up to thank her. I had problems getting my, public access tapes back from Middletown, New York, and from Poughkeepsie, New York. And Martha called the people there, and they've been very helpful. And it's in progress. Good. I will let her know. Your name again? It's Glendora, Glendora. And my telephone number is 518-328-6066. I will tell her. You called. Oh, good. And today's joke, why did the inventor put popcorn into the pancake batter? Why? So the pancakes would flip over by themselves. and please tell Martha that joke too, because I told her a joke when I first talked to her. But I want to thank you very much. It's in process, and when it is finally finished, I'll call and thank you again. Very good. I'll let her know. Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Note to Devin. On Thursday the 9th, 7:15 a.m. I'm changing the speed of the videotaping from 14 hours 32 minutes to 2 hours 42 minutes from the slowest speed, or it's at the highest speed, to the lowest speed. In other words, from the quality, I guess, that would be the least to the quality that would be the best. Because this is the last day and you'll be picking up this SD card today, and I'm sure I'm not going to videotape more than 2 hours and 47 minutes. Is this a hardship to you? And this is the day you should have answered yesterday, whether you and your sister Kira and your sister Erin are going to go to Sunday at the Kinderhook Reformed Church and meet me here at 10:30 or 10:15. That will be Sunday the 12th. At Binghamton Time Warner, folks, somebody is very, very polite. They must have changed personnel. They say, please send us some more tapes. Returning these tapes from Binghamton. Please send us some more tapes. This is the third time they have been very polite. Where, Glendora? Binghamton, New York. Time Warner. We're not used to being treated so politely by public access administrators. Well, praise the Lord. Benny said he and his wife had words, but Benny said he never got a chance to use his. This is my helper on doing the in-mail. We're up to number 18. And this is my helper, who sits right on everything that has to be done, and who takes up the whole desk. Folks, my niece Terry, they have a club, and they go and make their own greeting cards, and they're magnificent. Look at this one. I think this is the best one so far, don't you? And then the button. That's a real button, folks. That's not a picture of one. It's a real one. I think it's very appealing. We're doing in-mail, as you know, and I believe that's number 18. So I'm going to call her up and tell her what a great job they did. Over here in the computer we have Chat with Glendora going on in Connecticut a week ago today. Victoria and I in Plainville and in East Hartford. And over here we have Frances Wooden, who wants a copy of her footage in Manchester, New Hampshire, and of her dog, Lexi. There's Lexi. And also her footage in Minnesota at the Folsom Family Reunion in July 2010. And over here we have my helper, my great helper.
Still waiting on to be
First message.
Message for Glendora, Jack George, Time Warner Cable. All is good. All is moving efficiently. Nothing new to report on Poughkeepsie. We're still waiting on something to be signed, and then we will go purchase new stuff.
Whoopee!
Thank you. Bye.
New stuff.
Press 3 for advanced options.
New playback equipment.
Press 5 to repeat the current message. Press 6. Last message. Hi, Glendora, it's April. Returning your call. I don't see that your account was charged any fees. It was a letter sent out to customers about fees. It says, reply to customer questions about fees charged for checking account. Informs customer there are other checking account options that may save the customer money. Instructs them to call telephone banking. So I'm not really sure what kind of letter. I'd have to really see the letter to adjust which letter you got and what it means. Okay?
Thank you, April.
Until 5 p.m. My number is 845.
Thank you very much.
784314.
Thank you.
Message deleted. No more messages. Press 4 for no more messages. Press 4 for the previous message. First message.
Message for Glendora, Jack George, Time Warner Cable.
Thank you, Jack George.
Message deleted. Last message. Hi, Glendora, it's April. Returning your call. I don't see that your account charged. No more messages. Press 4 for the previous message. Press.
Okay, thank you very much. And what are you in charge of, Queen? Princess? On top of the world. Okay, I'm going to go to the store and get the leftovers to give to the raccoons.
Your keys were on top of your car.
And just now?
Yeah.
They've been there for 4 days.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
You didn't lose them.
Thank you so much. That's another Lincoln.
That seam just must have held them. That back seam held them right there, and the seam on the side just kept them there.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you, God, for that. My keys were riding around in the car all this time. And that man's good eyesight saw them.
You want to take her right now because she just ran through that mud puddle. Like, I can get her all cleaned up again. I just gave her back yesterday. I can give her another one if you want to come back tomorrow or something for her. She's all wet and muddy right now.
I see. She ran through the mud puddle.
What?
She ran through the mud puddle.
Yeah.
Okay, now, are you sure I got your telephone number?
Yep.
I see. And now tomorrow I have to go to Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
How about Saturday?
Saturday will be fine.
Okay. And it's 843?
Yep.
No, it's a cell phone, huh?
Yeah, South Carolina number.
Oh, okay. 446-1443.
Correct.
Okay, I have to go to Connecticut tomorrow. And how about I call you Saturday morning?
Okay, that'll work.
And we'll make arrangements to pick her up.
All right.
In the meantime, I'll call my friends who know a lot about these things. How to
That would be good.
The first thing we'll do is get her spayed.
Yeah. I know she's really skinny. She eats well, but I think she might have a tapeworm or something.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I know her owner. She's never taken her, and she's never had any shots or anything since she's gotten her. Like, she just didn't do anything for her at all.
She didn't. How did she take her? Why did she take her?
Well, she got her in Mississippi. She was living there, and then she came back up here, and then she moved out of the house into an apartment, and she couldn't take her with her, so she just left her with us, like,
Yeah.
feeding her and all that stuff, but...
Yeah, we went in that mud puddle. We went in that mud puddle.
Yeah.
She's
Did
all...
you go in the mud puddle?
You did not. You didn't go in there, just Gypsy.
Yeah.
I'll get her... Yeah, see, she's out again. She's all dirty.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie.
She's a really good dog, and she's very
she'd
sweet.
be a good dog.
She just...
Yeah, she's a good dog.
I don't have enough to
Here, let
take
me
care
give
of
her
her
a
anymore.
You don't have what?
Just, I have 3 pets of my own vet bills and everything, and I take care of him. Like, I don't have time for a big dog like that. I feel really bad about it, but...
What's she doing now?
Running around.
What's she running away from?
She just likes to run. She loves being in the water, so she's part lab.
All right.
Yeah, she's mountain
Then Saturday
cur and
morning, you
lab
won't let
mix.
anything happen to her, will you?
No, she'll
Don't
still
let
be
anything
here.
happen to her. Because, as I say, I'll get a hold of my friends, and they know how to rescue, and they know about homes.
Thank
and,
you very much.
And then I'll pay for having her
Because the
spayed
pound was the very last place I wanted to take her,
yeah. Well, you mean down here on Route 9H?
in Hudson, the Columbia County.
What's it called? Columbia County Pound?
Yeah, something
They would
like
kill
that.
her.
I know. I think they only give them a month to get adopted, and after that, they have to put them down.
Oh, I think it's terrible. Put them down. They should use a real word, which is murder.
I'm not going
That's the real word, murder.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much, though. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
She
no, I
needs-
love dogs.
She needs somewhere, with like an actual big backyard and stuff to run
Sure.
around in and stuff. So.
I think we can find her a nice home, but first of all, we have to get her spayed and get the
Right.
the worms taken care of, and get the shots.
No, you stay over here.
And get the shots.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be around on Saturday, so
Good. That's
I'll
good,
get her all
Stephanie.
cleaned up again. And
Now, how do I go out here, honey? Where does this come to?
if you go up the little hill there where you can turn left, it'll take you like by where the post office is, so you can go out
The old
there.
post office or the new post office?
The new one?
Okay.
I think, yeah.
All right,
Okay,
sweet.
watch out, bud. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. I love the dogs, and
I do too.
I don't
just
want anything to happen to them.
got too much going on for something
Well,
else
did the
that's
woman
not mine.
did the woman want the dog because she was lonesome or something?
I think so. I think she just really wanted a puppy, because puppies are cute when they're little, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
when she got bigger, she was kind of like, oh, she's not a puppy anymore.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, but she never did anything for her, so
Mm-hmm.
no
Oh.
shots or anything.
No shots, huh?
Never.
Okay. All right. Well, we're on the same wavelength as far as having the dog taken care of.
Thank you I appreciate it. She
And-
needs someone good.
And you can call me up. As I say, I'll be gone all day tomorrow to Connecticut. But I'll call you Saturday morning. We'll make arrangements.
Yes, it sounds wonderful.
Maybe I can get in touch with my friend Ruth Miller, who lives in Valencia.
All right.
And she's the one who's so good at rescuing.
Good. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. What's the little boy's name?
Michael.
Bye, Michael.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Can you blow her kiss back?
Throw me a kiss. All right, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Go find Gypsy. Come on, let's go find Gypsy.
Oh yeah, now I know where it is. You're issued a call, Glendora. You've never been here before, have you? I think that looks like Route 9 out there. Ah, good. I will drop off the No, think about what you're doing. a mess. Well, this economy must be... Century. Okay. We left boxes for people to know about vegetarian food and stop eating animals. I used to slide down a hill like this when I was a little girl. There was a hill, and it curved, and it went up another hill. Where are you going now? To the bank. And then go home. Top priority will be to call Ruth Miller to find a home for the dog. We're passing St. Luke's on the left. See that place over there, folks? It used to be crawling with telemarketers. And then the economy went bad. And they used to fill the parking lot here at the post office and all those parking spaces. Why, there must have been 40 of them. And they would come out here and smoke. And then one day the economy went bluey, about a year ago. And they moved out. A whole bunch of them moved out. And the parking lot actually has parking spaces in it now. Hey, little doggy. You little doggies. What nice little doggies. Oh, that's my coat. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is just 25 cents.
Yeah, I bought this much of the toys at the bookstore.
Hi.
You want to recycle that? I don't know.
I will.
Let me get you some quarter.
Folks, I didn't videotape all of the events, and I should have. They were very interesting. I'm sitting now in the 1993 Lincoln, and I'm writing down in the Joy book what happened. When I went to Cumberland's, there was a dog outside, and the dog was very concerned about a person, apparently, that belonged to the dog and was inside the store. And I was wondering if the dog was stray or lost. So I hung around to make sure. And a woman came out, and her name was Stephanie, and she was babysitting a little boy who was adorable. The cutest little boy. And blonde hair and blue eyes and intriguing facial expressions. Come to find out, they're going to take the dog to the pound. They can't keep the dog. She's got 3 pets of her own. She's going to move to Nebraska. Her aunt had the dog. Her aunt moved out and left the dog. And so I had to step in to rescue, and I said I would rescue the dog. First I wanted to see if I got the dog spayed and everything, would she be able to keep it? No. She has 3 pets of her own. So I said, okay, I'll come to your house. I said, does the dog have a leash? Yes. I said, okay, I'll take the dog. She says the dog also has some other things like a bed and things. And I said, well, can you carry him over here to Cumberland? Well, I says, never mind. I says, why don't you get in the car, you and the boy, and we'll go to your house. And we'll pick up all the dog's things and the dog. She says, I don't like to have him go into a car without a car seat. So I said, okay, you go home and I'll drive home. And you heard that conversation. Then I went down Route 9 to the bank and took care of things there. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Kathy Morris. Then I went to the post office. Okay. Okay. To Stephanie's house. Dog in a mud puddle. I'll clean her up. And you can pick her up. Tomorrow I said I have to go to Connecticut. You heard all that. But I'll pick the dog up Saturday morning. Okay. To the bank. Coffee and cookies. Deposit 3. Thank you, Franklin. To the post office. Cleaned out Bob Hope stamps. Cleaned out his dog and cat stamps. And I did not videotape this. And the Joy Boy. Oh yeah, Doreen. I met. She is helping to find a home for a stray cat. So, what time has passed? What time did we leave the happy house, folks? 10:45, 11. 10:45, 11 11:30 noon. We're all material, folks. We're not spiritual enough. We're too busy. We're too busy. We don't spend our time with God. Okay, count the blessings for 10 o'clock. I think they're done. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Okay, count blessings for 11A and 12P. Go home now. And somebody put a box of tomatoes at the steps of the post office and said free. So I took 6 or 7 of them. You want to see them? Here. Very, very nice. They're plum tomatoes. A smart woman's riding her bike to the post office. That's Kevin, our postmaster. He won't let me videotape in the post office, but I can videotape him outside. I like him a lot. He lives in Niskayuna, where I used to live. Okay. 1, for the grand creation of the tomatoes. 2, for seat belts, but I don't know if they're a good thing or not, and I don't like being forced to wear one. A woman combing her hair in the parking lot. I didn't videotape for you the in-mail and out-mail and the correspondence this week, and we've done about 18 of them so far. We're all too materialistic, folks. Spirit of God, descend upon our hearts. Wean us from earth, through all its pulses move. Stoop to our weakness, mighty as thou art, and make us love thee as we ought to love. I don't think I'm going to finish the out-mail before Devin comes at 3 o'clock. But I've gone over the list and thought it through, and I think I'm prepared for him. The boss believes in reincarnation. Did you ever notice at 5 o'clock everybody comes back to life? Benny and his wife had words, and Benny said, I didn't get a chance to use mine. I don't know of any smoother ride than a Lincoln, do you? This is a 1993 Lincoln town car, and it's only 125,000 or so miles. And here's my mailman. Hi, Josh.